Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. I'm so excited to have you here. I'm so excited to see you all here. Thank you for being here. Today is May 26th, 2021, and I'd like to welcome you all to the Pukuu Wellness Hour. Thank you all for being here. Hioho, Mitakiape, Ava Cordovi, Machiape, Malakota, and Taos Pueblo. My Thama is Joseph Conquilla Cordova. My Ina or my Ka is Patricia Crow Cordova. I'm sixth generation from Chief Red Cloud, and that's who makes me who I am. I'm super excited to have you all here. Want to just say hello to some individuals that are here checking in. Hello to Lily Corona. Hello to Eva LaFleur. Good morning, everybody. Hello from Montana, Faith Littlewolf. Thank you so much for checking in. We're so excited to see you, all these beautiful faces. Sonia, thank you for coming in and being here and watching our show today. Again, my name is Ava Cordova. I'm Taos Pueblo in Oglala, Lakota. I'm the owner-operator of AC and Associates, and I am the co-host to the Pukuu Wellness Hour, which is a online event, and we are here to provide you with information, with fun, with laughs, and we are just so excited that you can be here. Good morning, everybody checking in. Trina, thank you for checking in from Alberta. Also, Robert, thank you for being here. Eleanor, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here. So again, my name is Avro Cordova, and I want to just go ahead and thank you all for being here. I know I keep saying thank you, and I'm just so excited for you to be here. I am coming to you live from the area known as the Snow Mountain Paiute. And that is also known today as Northern Las Vegas, Nevada. So we're going to have an amazing show. We are just ready and ready to get this Power Hour started. Power Hour, Wellness Hour, this fun time to get it all going. We're celebrating Mental Health Awareness Month. So today's show is going to be amazing, which includes health in all aspects: mind, body, soul, spirit, sharing traditions, mental health, wellness information. There is still time to register. So if you haven't already registered for the show, we're going to be giving out all kinds of great items through our online giveaway. We're going to be giving away gift cards. So if you have the opportunity to check in with us and log on to join us today, registration is available and will be available until 12 noon. So I'm going to go ahead and bring on my amazing, beautiful co-host and individual, the beautiful Robin Gomez. Boo, boo, boo.
Good morning, April.
Good morning, beautiful.
How are you today?
It's a good day. I'm alive. I'm here. It's a good day to be Indigenous. It is
It is.
Wednesday. It's hump day, and we're halfway through the week. Hopefully, this goes well. It always goes well. It's live. It's unpredictable. So be here for it. Check us out. Check in with us. Let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to shout you out and say hello. So we are ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. And I just want to go ahead and say, Kualitlanek Notoka, Robin Gomez, Newa Chicana Huichol. Good morning, relatives. My name is Robin Gomez. I am Chicana Huichol. I am currently residing on the lands of the Tongva and Tatavian. I'm just really honored and blessed to be here. My pronouns are she, hers. And I'm just grateful to be here with you. I'm a licensed clinical social worker, and I'm the operations manager for Paku Cultural Community Services. I oversee our youth programs. And April, I'm just always so grateful to be here with you, be in space with you, and be in community with you. Hopefully, I sound a lot better.
You do. It sounds really good.
Oh, that's wonderful. Great. You know, we really do try, and I really appreciate you, April, just saying like we're live, and sometimes we're just going to get through these hiccups, which they really are hiccups. But we just want to say thank you so much to our community. Thank you so much, relatives, to everyone here. We wouldn't be able to do all the wonderful work we do without you all.
It's been a year and a month, and we're still going strong. And people are excited about the different things that are happening. I know COVID has hit us all. The quarantine has hit us all in many different ways. And we just want to be able to bring you laughter, bring you happiness, and a time where we're unsure of the world. And, with everything opening back up, we just want to make sure that our community, our family, you know that you're loved, that you're thought of, that we'll have a good time here today. We'll have laughs and some great information from some amazing guests that we're going to be having. So we have some individuals that are going to be joining us later, including Native Muse Productions and ICO Indigenous Circle of Wellness with us today. And we're so excited to have them here and for the information that they'll be sharing. So do you have anything to say about
Right.
that?
We want to support because we're still in the pandemic. Coronavirus is still here. We do want to encourage our relatives to get tested. We do encourage and try to give information for our relatives here just to get informed about testing, vaccine information, and that you have choices. And we're here to just bring some laughter, bring some joy, because at the end of the day, we really do want to promote our wellness and how we can support one another. And also give out raffles.
Yes, give out raffles. We have so many to give out, and we are excited to be able to bring you this excitement. And I know that it's really exciting for me to be able to just come on here and to engage with you all, but also to provide you with, I believe it's 8, right? It's 8 gift cards that we're going to be giving out.
We are
Awesome. Okay, so we're giving out
24 gift cards in total.
over $600 in gift cards are going to be sent out today. $25 each gift cards, electronic gift cards that we're going to be giving out. And today, right now, we're going to go ahead and have some fun. I know we keep talking about fun, but it really is going to be fun. And right now, we're going to go ahead and do something a little special. And what is that? That we're
We're
going to
gonna
do?
spin that wheel.
Yes.
Woo!
So if you haven't already registered, you still have time. The registration link is available until 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to go ahead and spin a wheel, which has all the names of the individuals that are registering, and we're going to go ahead and have some fun. So here we go. And Robin, please let me know if there's no music, because I know we love to dance.
Yes, we do. Sometimes I just find myself dancing by myself,
Yeah.
just dancing, making up my
Yeah.
own tune in my head.
That's all good. But let me know if on this first wheel it doesn't have any sound, and I'll fix that. So we're
I
going to go
got you,
ahead.
A girl. I got you.
Yeah, you always have from day one. Thank you. We're going to go ahead and shuffle it up, and we're going to go ahead and spin this
Wheel.
wheel.
Woo! You hear the music?
Yay! We have a winner. The first winner of a
$25 gift card to Amazon.
$25.
Congratulations, Tony Ortega.
Woohoo! Tony Ortega. Okay, we're going to remove him. We're going to shuffle this up, and we have 7 more to go. Here we go. Yay! Our next winner is the winner of
a $25 gift card to Target.
woohoo! And that's going out to Leah Littlefeather. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Let's shuffle it up. We have some more to go. And our next winner is
Iggy Ortega. Congratulations. You just won a $25 gift card to Walmart.
woohoo! Wally World, here you come. Let's remove him, shuffle it up a bit, and here we go. Yay! Our next winner is Kevin. Boom, boom, boom. Hale. You are the winner of.
You just won a $25 gift card to Amazon.
Woohoo! We're going to go ahead and remove him, shuffle it up, and here we go. The winner is
Brenda Guerrero. Congratulations. You just won a $25 gift card to Target.
woohoo!
Love shopping at Target.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and shuffle it up, and we have a few more to go. So here we go. Our winner is
Sonia. Congratulations. You just won a $25 gift card to Walmart.
woohoo, Sonia. Woo! Thank you for being here. Thank you for registering. $25. Woohoo. And here we go. We're going to go ahead and shuffle and get our next winner. Woohoo! Our next winner is
Ray. Congratulations. You just won a $25 gift card to Amazon.
woohoo! Don't forget that Amazon Smiles. If you are a Amazon shopper, please choose Pukuu as your charity of choice, and we will see a little bit give back as we give to you. So
yes, thank you, relatives, and thank you to all of those who have registered for Amazon Smiles. It allows us to continue doing fun programming like this and to give back to the community because we want to make sure we want to honor you all.
Mm-hmm. It's not just about us and what it is that we do. Actually, all of these things that we're doing is because of the feedback that you provide us when you register. So that's how we get a lot of ideas on who our next guests will be, because we definitely want to hear and make sure that you all are taken care of. So how many more do we have? Are we done?
This is the last gift card. We got one more.
Okay, so let's go ahead and spin that
wheel.
Yay! Our next winner for this round, our final winner for this round is Boo Boo Boo.
Joanna, congratulations. You just won a $25 gift card to Walmart.
Woohoo! Joanna, thank you so much for watching us, for registering, for being here, for allowing us to share a little bit of space with you. We're thankful that you can be here and thankful for all of you that have registered. So we want to go ahead and also remind you that we will be celebrating our Native graduates. So like, share, upload. Today's event is geared towards COVID education, wellness, mental health, community, give back, and also, as you just saw, a chance to win online giveaways. So later in June, we're going to be go ahead and having a online Indian country graduation ceremony. So don't forget to send in the a picture or a 1 minute or less video of your graduate, so that we can make sure that your graduate is loved by you, seen by you, excited that you sent in, and for us to celebrate them. Again, upload a graduation photo, 1 minute graduation video, or shout out to your graduation. Please do that by uploading it at bit.ly Pukuu grad 2021. And we're accepting those pictures until June 4th at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I know collaboration is a big deal, and we need to shout out our friends and families who have helped us to make this so successful. So it's not just us, it's not just you, but there are a lot of individuals that have helped us. And we're going to go ahead and give them a shout out right now.
Yes, and we just want to say thank you to everyone. In collaboration and working together is so important here, part of our wellness hour. We do want to acknowledge the Fernandanian Tatavian Mission Band of Indians, Pukuu Cultural Community Services, who is the main sponsor of our wellness events. We also want to acknowledge our partnering organizations. Paul, thank you so much from powwows.com, our grant funders, our community partners, AC and Associates, woo! Native Muse, American Indian Involvement, thank you so much. And so many individuals, community partners, organizations that have helped us make it through one of the hardest years of our life. And thank you to all the amazing individuals who have been on this journey with us. This includes you today for watching. Thank you for being here. This is all our time to just say thank you, welcome. And if you joined us before, enjoy watching this. You can watch us later in replay, but we just really just want to say we appreciate you and thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to the individuals that just let us know that they registered in the comments. We appreciate you, and we hope that you are enjoying this, and will, whether or not you walk away with a gift card or not, there's going to be some fun, some information, some laughter, and some great guests that are going to come on and provide you with some amazing things. Right now, as AC and Associates, I, as the entrepreneur, owner, operator, always open my events or have some type of prayer when I do events, from training to these online events. It's important to start our events off in a good way. And that's why I, as a Native woman, always pray with medicine. This medicine that I have today is California white sage, which I harvested in the local areas of the Tataviam people. So I'm going to go ahead and say a quick prayer, and then we're going to keep going and moving along. So, Creator, we come to you today with open hearts and open minds, thankful for the many blessings that you provide us on a minute, monthly, second basis, from the ability to walk, talk, be here today, to have a smile, a small smile, to engage as a community, to look for hope, future, and the availability and ability to get well in whatever area that is. May you keep us healthy, wealthy, and safe, and may you continue to allow us to be blessed as you have blessed us today. Thank you. Aho, Mitakia say, Amen. Ajona slay, Ajona slay, Ajona slay. Oh, thank you so much for allowing me that space and that time to say a prayer. We're going to go ahead and keep moving along, and I'm going to go ahead and have the beautiful Robin just talk about some amazing services that are available through their organization. Robin?
Thank you. Thank you so much, April. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for offering us this community prayer And I truly do believe when we come together in community, we are bringing together, sharing that energy, and just, it definitely does contribute to my own wellness. So I just want to say thank you so much for doing that.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and just talk a little bit about all the wonderful services that Paku's doing. Pukuu Cultural Community Services is a Native nonprofit founded in 1970 by the Fernandinian Tatavian Mission Band of Indians to invest in sustainable programs that bridge and improve opportunities for American Indians with culturally based services now and for future generations. This is a role that Pukuu has been able to fulfill successfully ever since. For example, Pukuu provides services for families in need, elders, new expecting mothers, and our communities with disabilities, members with food, water, diapers, wipes, and other social support services. This is many thanks to the county resources, as well as the donations from our community that has allowed us to be a source of support and connection to the American Indian community and surrounding neighbors. Our programs include OSIS One-Stop Emergency Services program to provide support to families and individuals in need of rent, utility, food, clothing, and transportation services. Paramagna American Indian Culture Center in the San Gabriel Mountains, we offer cultural programming, including our Pukuu Wellness Hour, providing COVID-19 education and various wellness topics for the community. So again, we want to thank you, community, for registering and for giving us feedback on all the wonderful topics that you would like to see. Pukuu supports jobs for elderlies, visibility for American Indians in Los Angeles County to help educate and inform them about the needs of our community. In partnership with the City of San Fernando and the Fernandinian Tatavian Mission Band of Indians, we recognize the need to invest in our youth with the Tuchin Youth Empowerment Program, meaning youth in the Serrano language. The community-led diversion program has 3 goals: to increase cultural competency by providing cultural programming, reduce incarceration, recidivism via case management support, and improve academic success through our tutoring services. Tuchin Youth Empowerment Services aims to create social justice leaders by reclaiming our indigenous knowledge and focusing on the holistic approach to well-being. Pukuu Youth Programs includes Youth Leadership for Health. This is a new program that will engage youth in social justice advocacy surrounding community health issue using an indigenous and holistic approach. Youth leaders will learn to transform youth organization skills and growth, healing, and personal transformation. If you or anyone you know needs assistance, especially emergency services, please give us a call at 818-336-6105. We service all of LA County. Our food resources are limited to the San Fernando Valley. We do have a new food program that we're providing services for, and we'll provide more flyers and more information on where you can get access to those programs. So please stay in touch with us for those flyers, as you can pick up. We're doing a community grab and go. You could come pick up food at our location. So yeah, just want to say thank you again. Thank you again for this forum, this opportunity just to share a little bit about all the wonderful services that Pukuu's doing in order to support our American Indian families here in Los Angeles County.
That's some amazing work that you guys are all doing. I know it's been 1 year since we've been here, and it's been 1 year since you've been here too. And through that time, we've done online shows, we've done Christmas stuff, we've done so much amazing things, and we've seen this small little nonprofit grow to this amazing work that's being provided to the community. So if you or your family members need help, if you need assistance, please feel free to contact Pukuu. If you need additional support from food, you know that grab and go is a great way to get something nourishing and available for your families. And during these times, we all need help. We all need to utilize our local support if there's local support for you. So I just encourage you all, family, relatives, to go and contact Pukuu for those amazing services that they provide, especially for the youth. Tachin is an amazing, amazing program where, as you saw, if you were here earlier, they're having a summer program with different great events that are happening, from Magic Mountain to hiking to all of that great stuff. So get in contact with them.
Yes, definitely. Our summer program is going to be starting in late June. So a lot of our youth are already enrolled, but if you're interested, you would need to be enrolled in our program. But we're actually doing the Magic Mountain trip as an incentive. We're partnering up with the library and they're doing a reading program. So as they accrue points, so there's a little bit more information to earn that trip. But I cannot wait to go and take our youth. That's something we've been talking about. We are taking our youth on hikes. Last week, we took them out to Malibu Lagoon. Our wonderful, amazing Carrie Castro, who is our program coordinator, and George Salazar, who's our case manager. We're ready to take a group of youth. They got to visit one of the museums out there, get a little bit more connected to the lands. Those territories are of the Chumash, and they just had a really good time. They had lunch on the pier. They had a hike. It was just a really great afternoon just to get out and exercise our mind, our body, our spirit, our mental wellness, just to get out there and just to be in community. So again, we continue to do these trips. All of our programs are free that we offer to the community. There's no cost. So please contact us if you're interested in any of our programs.
Nice. Thank you for sharing that. Those youth are so loved by so many. And it's just an honor to be able to see them grow in so many different ways. So thank you for allowing me to share space with them as well. We're going to go ahead and keep going. I know it's 12:04, and our registration link, we shared it one more time because we're going to allow you one more time to register before we close it. But we're going to go ahead and this time and bring on our special guest, somebody that I know extremely well, someone who uplifts me, supports me, makes me laugh, and brings me up. I'm going to go ahead and introduce Native Muse Productions herself, Jennifer Varenchek. Woo! Shout out. Show her some hearts, some likes, some love all the way from Hawaii. Boo, boo, boo.
Welcome, Jennifer. Welcome. Aloha.
Aloha, Skutsiatic, Aninapchaguk, Jennifer Varenchek, Aniat Tohonoatam. Good morning, everyone. My name is Jennifer Varenchek, and I'm coming to you from the occupied territory of the Hawaiian Kingdom, on the island of Oahu, and I'm just really happy to be here today. I had you going on my phone while I was running around getting my coffee because it's in the morning here. So I had to turn down my phone and now concentrate on the screen to be present with you all.
Thank you for being here, Jen. It's so great to see your beautiful face. I'm so glad that you're here checking in with us. I know we were all excited to hear that you're going to come on and talk some good talk and have a good visit. And we're just excited to have you here from Hawaii.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. So I have a video for you all, and it's an exercise about visualization. And I just wanted to, it's mostly me talking, but there are moments where I went to the beach park where Glenn, my partner, and I always walk our dog, Coco. And we go there probably 4 times a week. And it's really beautiful. And I didn't concentrate so much on the beach. I concentrated on the mountains. The mountains, it's just, they're breathtaking. And it's on my phone, so it's not the best, but you can see, there's a portion in the video where I'm standing because I'm going to ask you all to join me in an exercise. It's not like a physical exercise, it's more of like a mental exercise. But you can see the beautiful mountains in the background. And they're well known for being in the Jurassic Park series. That's where they film a lot. So you might recognize those mountains.
Thank you so much, Jennifer, and thank you for being with us and providing this mental exercise for us, because we are, celebrating mental health awareness and that, support and connection to our overall wellness. So thank you so much for providing this gift to us.
Of course, my pleasure.
So when we get a chance, here we go.
Skugsiatic, Ani Napchikik, Jennifer Varenchek. Good morning, everybody. My name is Jennifer Varenchek. I'm from the Tohono Nation, and today I'm going to be talking to you about visualization. Visualization is a tool that we can all use that's very simple, much like meditation. Visualization is when you use your imagination, your mind's eye, to imagine things the way that you would like for them to be. So you take a moment and you imagine yourself going through the activity or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. But the most important part is to focus on the end result and achieving that goal. Now, why this is important is because sometimes our minds cannot distinguish between reality and what we imagine. For instance, if we are having a nightmare, a bad dream, and you wake up and your heart is racing and you're in a panic or a sweat, and yet when you wake up, none of those things actually happened. That is using your imagination, but using it in the way that we don't want. So what we want to do is we want to harness the power of our imagination, just as many professional athletes and Olympians have used throughout many, many years. They know that using your imagination can help you to achieve your goals. So what I'd like to do is take you through an exercise that will demonstrate the power of visualization. And you can do this wherever you are, whether you're sitting or whether you are able to stand. If you're driving, please don't do this, do it later. So the first thing that you're going to do is you are going to either stand up or sit up tall, and you are going to point your finger out in front of you. Once it's in front of you, you are then going to twist as far as you can possibly go. Go as far as you can go. And once you get to that point, you are going to just mark it with your finger. Take note of how far you went. Find something that will help you to mark your space. And then I want you to come all the way back around and put your finger down. Now let's just shake that off. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. All right. Now we are going to use visualization. So what you're going to do is you are going to close your eyes and you are going to imagine, only in your mind's eye, you are going to imagine yourself doing exactly what we just did. So you're going to imagine yourself lifting up your arm, and you're going to imagine yourself turning. And once you get to the point that you were before, I want you to imagine that your upper half of your body is now a corkscrew, like a cartoon corkscrew. And you are super bendy and flexible, and you are able to twist all the way past that point that you just were. And you can twist around again and again and again and see your body just twisting around like a corkscrew. And then once you can't twist anymore, unravel yourself and come all the way back in your mind's eye and put your hand down. And now open your eyes. So that was our first visualization. I'd like you to take a nice deep breath and exhale. And now we're going to do it again, but this time in reality. So put your arm up like we did just before. This time you're doing it for real. And I want you to twist and twist all the way towards that first point that you went to. And now see if you can go just a little bit further than you did before. I bet you can. And once you get to that furthest point, I want you to mark it with your finger and then come all the way back around. All right, now you're facing forward again. Let's shake it off. Take a nice deep breath. And we're going to use visualization one more time. This time, exact same thing. Close your eyes and imagine in your mind that you're lifting your arm and you're twisting to that first point. And now you're twisting to that second point. And you now turned into a cartoon corkscrew, the upper half of your body, and you're twisting and you're twisting. You're going way beyond anything you've ever thought, twisting and twisting. And once you can't go any further, unravel yourself and come back facing forward in your mind's eye and drop your arm, open your eyes, shake it off. All right. So let's take a nice big inhale. And exhale. Okay, so we've used visualization twice now. So let's see if it can help us go past our second point. And in reality, we are going to lift our arm. We are going to twist. And I want you to twist past that first point. Go on to a second point. And see if you can push yourself even further to a third point. I bet you can. Mark it and come all the way back. And once you are back, bring your hand down, shake it off. Let's take a nice big inhale and exhale. All right. What did we learn? Well, using this exercise, we were able to prove to ourselves that sometimes when you imagine things, you can accomplish more than you ever thought that you could. If you remember the very first time that I asked you to twist, I said, go as far as you possibly can. And you did. However, through the power of visualization, I bet you were able to get to a second point and even a third point. That second point, you probably thought, I can't go any further. But using imagination, you were able to push yourself and get yourself to a third point. In conclusion, we are almost to the midpoint of 2021, and many of us started this year off with lots of dreams and goals and things that we wanted to accomplish in this year. I'd like for you to consider using visualization just a couple minutes a day to help you make your dreams come true. Thank you for taking the time to do this exercise. And if you haven't done it, go ahead and try it and see what happens. All right, everyone. I wish you a beautiful day and be well.
Awesome. That was so great. I loved it. I love that activity and I've tried it before. And just knowing that you can believe in yourself to go just a little bit further or a lot further and continuing to push yourself just a little bit more if you can shows the extent of how far you can, go in any realm, just this simple exercise.
Definitely.
I agree. Yeah, our minds are so powerful. And I really appreciate how you were talking about sometimes our thoughts are not always true. Like we have over 80,000 thoughts in one day. And a lot of those thoughts sometimes are just not true, like what we think. So thank you so much for putting that. I know I feel a lot more relaxed and I feel good. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the images of like the spinning, I just imagined myself when I was little, just spinning in a circle until I get dizzy and then falling and looking to the sky. Like it's just something I always enjoy doing. But yeah, so thank you so much for connecting me back to that part of that joy.
You are welcome. I'm glad that you were able to connect and have a moment of joy. That's one of my great, one of my goals is to always help connect people with joy. So I wanted to talk about, though, how um, through visualization and other things, even like making lists throughout the day, if you have like goals and tasks that you need to accomplish, setting up a plan, like committing to paper or committing to a screen if you're typing, it helps to make those things actually like happen, to make them come true, because it's like you're putting out the energy to attract those things and to make those things happen. And I don't know how to explain it, but I just know that the world, the universe starts to rearrange once you make that list or you visualize it or you vocalize it. I was taught there's three steps to creation. Your thought, your words, your deeds. So you will think about whatever it is that you're trying to create or accomplish, and then those are your thoughts. And then your words, you tell people like, I'm gonna run a 5K race, or I'm gonna complete a short film, or I'm gonna graduate from high school. Whatever it is, the task that you want, you vocalize it. And then the third step is your actions. You actually do something about it. So whether that's like I said, making a list, or going online and doing some research, like looking up information, the combination of those three things really helps to make you accomplish that goal, whatever that goal is.
I'm very much about making lists. I'm very much about journaling. I'm very much about wanting to check it off of my list once I get it done. And I was talking to Jen yesterday, and I had this very important email that I had to send. However, I also feel like self-care is very much important. So as I was getting ready to prepare that email, I turned on Netflix so that I can listen in the background, because I'm into this series on Netflix. And I just watched an episode, and I was crying and I was laughing. But I took that small amount of time, maybe 45 minutes, to just enjoy Netflix. And then after I was done with that, Jen, we were talking, and she's like, okay, so now your goal after you send that email is that you can watch Netflix again and go back into that next episode. So being able to check it off my list and reward myself after with some self-care, some laughter, some tears, because tears are good. Tears are like rain. It washes stuff away. But being able to check it off my list, to laugh, to cry, was a good experience. So thank you, Jen, for allowing me to think that way, to instead of just sticking with Netflix, to give myself a reward after something important that I need to get done gets done.
Yes, and awesome on the self-care. I think self-care is something that's really important. I know that when I'm going through really difficult times in the past, my self-care would kind of slip, and I would dwell in whatever was going on. And the most recent difficult time that I went through, I really committed to allowing myself to make time for self-care. And one of the things that I really picked up again for myself was running. And it's been good. It's been really good. It's gotten to the point now, it's been over a month and a half. And I can't not run. Like even yesterday, we went to the beach, the same location that was in the video. And I wasn't planning on running, but once we got there, I was like, I can't not run. I have to. And plus, it's beautiful. I'm running barefoot on the beach. The water is coming in. It's nice and warm. And it's great. I absolutely love it. So self-care, I think sometimes we may feel guilty about it. Like for instance, you're watching Netflix and that makes you feel good. You're feeling comfort, knowing that it's almost like a reward, right? So we have to allow ourselves that those rewards, those moments where we feel good. We just and not feel guilty about it. And it's it's a journey. And I encourage everyone to get to that place where when you recognize when you're doing self-care and you recognize it's something that it's important. You need to do that.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate talking about how it's a journey. And it really is. And self care looks so differently for so many people. But I really resonate with that it definitely is like this journey, and we're lifelong learners. And that same way as our self care is going to change. And there's also different forms of self care. Sometimes we just need to do a little stretch. Sometimes it's drinking tea. Sometimes it's going to our medicines, to our foods, to the way we walk. Sometimes it's a nap and sometimes it's not. But, overall, one of the things that I know me and April have really been talking about, that it's okay not to feel okay. And I think it's just a gentle reminder just to be gentle with ourselves because we are still in a pandemic.
Yes, we are still in a pandemic, and it's important as well because we are in a pandemic is to wash your hands, wear a mask, keep yourself distance, socially distanced, but emotionally close, and make sure to take care of yourself and get tested. I know that there is a high percentage of cases in the San Fernando area. So if you have the availability, there's testing all over the locations. And if you can get tested, we encourage that. And if you can get vaccinated or want to get vaccinated, it's everybody's choice. We're not telling you to do it. We're just encouraging everybody to stay safe.
And speaking of vaccinations, I made the choice to get vaccinated, and today I'm going for my second shot. So I've collected a variety of tips from people that have gone through it. My first shot, I was basically like, it took me down, my first shot. And everyone's like, oh, your first shot's not a big deal. But for me, it was. So, and it was unfortunate. I learned the hard way because I had some editing that I needed to do, and that day I got it done. I think like at 9:30 in the morning, and I was pretty much done for the rest of the day. But this second one, which I will be doing right after this, I have been hydrating, so drinking lots of water. And I scheduled nothing tomorrow. So tomorrow is either going to be I'll be sleeping and like recovering, or I'll just be taking time to catch up on Netflix on all the shows that I want to. So I'm that was a choice for me that I really wanted to do, and I'm very comfortable with it. I'm not worried or concerned. I already know that my arm is going to be sore, and well, at least it was the first time. But I feel more safe having it. So that was my personal choice, was to get vaccinated.
Awesome. That's great.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your story with us. I think again, like I said, going back to what April was saying, is that it's everyone's choice. But thank you so much for sharing your journey and your experience, because I feel like it's important to hear those stories. So yeah, thank you.
It is important to hear. And I know that a lot of the times people are scared, and that's okay. We're scared of the unknown. But do some research. CDC, has a lot of information on them. Do some research on your own. And I know there's a lot of local entities, including Pukuu, that are doing pop-ups, vaccines, testing. It's more scary to know that we can, become sick in a greater capacity if we don't safeguard ourselves and our family. So that's why we encourage you to wear a mask. That's why we encourage you to stay safe, stay home if you can. But if you are home and you are watching us, thank you, because we're going to also be able to provide you with a wheel of names and a wheel of online giveaways that we're going to do now. So if you're home and you want to shop with this gift card, if you registered, you're going to be able to do this, because we're going to go ahead and go into our next section. Thank Jen for being here, and invite you to stay and watch our wheel and have fun with us and dance a little bit, and just say thank you, Jen, for always being here, providing great information to our communities all the way from Hawaii. I miss you, and we're just glad that you're here.
I'll happily stay and do the wheel and dance with you all.
Yay!
We always enjoy when people come on and dance with us.
Yes. So,
and I see we got more people to register. Yes. Thank you, community.
Yes, we definitely have more people, and we're going to go ahead and get started with our wheel of names. So here we go. We have a winner, and that winner is...
Congratulations, Brenda Guerrero. You just won a Target gift card.
Woohoo!
Yay, Brenda!
Boo, boo, boo. We're going to go ahead and shuffle it up, and we're going to go ahead and call our next winner. Joanna Ferguson, you are a winner.
Congratulations, you just won a $25 Amazon gift card.
Woohoo! Here we go with our next winner, and here we go. Yay, our next winner is...
Maximus Ortega. Congratulations, you just won a Target gift card.
Woohoo! And we're going to go ahead and shuffle it up. And here we go with our next winner. Our next winner is...
Tony Ortega. Congratulations, you just won a $25 gift card to Walmart.
Woohoo! Walmart! And we'll shuffle it up and keep going. Onaje Bitoni.
Congratulations, you just won a $25 gift card to Amazon.
Woohoo! Don't forget to register on Amazon Smiles while you shop with this amazing $25 gift card. We're going to go ahead and keep going, shuffle it up, and here we go. Our next winner is...
Christina, you just won a $25 gift card to Target. Congratulations.
Woo-hoo, Christina. Boo, boo, boo. Here we go. We have this next one. Our next winner is... Arlene Ortega.
Arlene, congratulations. You just won a $25 gift card to Walmart.
Woohoo! Boo, boo, boo. How many more do we have?
Got one more.
One more.
One more time.
Nice. Here we go. Leah Littlefeather Lopes, you just won yourself a
$25 gift card to Amazon.
boop, boop, boop. Yay!
Yay! That was fun.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for staying here. Thank you for providing us with great information and dancing with us. We're so happy to have you on the show, and we'll see you soon.
I hope so. Yes. Aloha, everyone.
Aloha. Thank you
Aloha.
again for being here.
Okay.
That was great. I
Yeah.
always love when I'm around Jennifer and just, I feel like she's very grounding and just kind of reminds us like, yeah, use your imagination, connect with your heart, connect with these. It's amazing.
Yeah, she provides some great information, is always
Thank you,
uplifting.
Sonia, for joining us. Amazon Smiles. Yes, thank you so much for this gift. We truly appreciate you. Again, when you join Amazon Smiles, you're not only supporting Pukuu, but you're allowing us to continue providing the great programming that we're able to provide for you today. So thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to go ahead and keep moving along and go into our next segment. We have another special guest, and we're going to go ahead and introduce the beautiful, the extremely educated and smiley Kylie from
Jones.
Indigenous Circle of Wellness. Kylie, are you there?
Yes.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you for checking in with us. Go ahead and introduce yourself and let us know how you're doing. How are you today?
I'm doing well. I'm so happy to be here. I love watching the show and I'm so honored to be a part of it today. The energy is infectious and I just love it all. So, my name is Kylie Jones. I am a pre-licensed therapist at the Indigenous Circle of Wellness. I have a background in social work, psychology. I've worked within the urban Native communities in Los Angeles and Riverside as well. I also worked with low-income families, providing social services, court-mandated services, pretty much just almost anything in the social work field. Now I am a wellness provider, assisting in maintaining that balance, gaining that balance back if we've lost it as well, just for our own personal wellness. And so I'm happy to join today to kind of just talk about our wellness in response to COVID-19 pandemic and how now coming out of this pandemic, how we can reconnect, how we can keep this balance, how we can build this balance back up if we've already lost it.
Kylie. And yeah, I think it's very important in thinking about like how we're not just our wellness, but just reconnecting. Things are starting to open up now. I think I shared with a couple of my colleagues of like how awkward I was, like, reintegrating. It's like we were told to stay physically apart, but how do we reintegrate in some of these spaces? And that creates some angst as well. And we don't know what the other person's thinking too. And then it makes me think about consent and where we're at and respecting boundaries. So I think there's just so much that's going on right now. So I think you really touched light on a lot of good points.
Definitely, right? We have so many different feelings as things are changing. When the pandemic first hit, everything went on pause. Like even Disneyland closed. Like when does Disneyland close, right? And so it's completely changed everything. And now expecting us to go back to how it was before, going out, being around people, being close, it causes that hesitation, right? That, like you said, that fear as well, that angst is how do I even be social again? How do I interact again? And there kind of isn't really a right way for it. It's a trial and error, honestly, and it's what's best for you. Okay, so if it's not comfortable for you, then it doesn't have to be forced. You don't have to go through with it, right? You want to maintain your safety and your comfort as well, right? We have those um 4 C's that you guys always talk about on your show too, right? You wash your hands, you wear your mask, you avoid crowds, and you can be emotionally close but physically distant, physically separated, right? So we have our immediate families that may be around us, those that are in our household or those that we're connected with already. But then spreading outside of that, we can take time with it. We can continue our virtual connections. We can even continue doing things that follow the guidelines of being outside or wearing our mask when we're around, and slowly kind of going back into that to where we're comfortable and we're okay, right? Having these different worries or concerns, it's okay. And that's your own protections. Honoring that and noticing that, that means, okay, I'm not comfortable with this. I'm not okay with this. Let me ease into it, right? Let me see what really is the issue here. Is it that I just don't know what's safe anymore? Is it even possibly maybe trust issues, connecting with people? I don't know where they're at. I don't know if they're safe. I don't know if they're following guidelines, right? And seeing, what does that mean for me? It's different for every person. So really just following what's right for you.
I love that. I love the information that you're providing us, but I'm really hearing what you're saying because I've had that issue. I feel anxiety when I go out. I feel if there's too many cars and I see a lot of people going into Target, I'd rather just do Target pickup because I don't want to be around a whole bunch of people. I've been vaccinated. I wear my mask. My whole family has been vaccinated, but still I have that fear that bigger, that bigger virus, that they have out now is something that's still out there. So being able to, I can't, this is what I keep telling my family because people are saying, why aren't people wearing masks? They're taking down the laws. They're doing all this on the news. We hear all this stuff from the news that's fed to us. And I told my family, I can't control the actions of other people. What I can do is control my actions, stay home, wash my hands, wear my mask, and just try to get through another day. I always say, we try to get through the day. We try to get through an hour. Sometimes we try to get through the minute. So thank you for providing this amazing information because I do feel anxiety. I never felt it before COVID, and I did get my shot and I was a little hesitant. But what I thought is, if when people get sick, when I get sick, I drink NyQuil or I drink, some type of medicine. Well, I don't know what those medicines might have in everything. So I put it in my body. And that's what made me okay with getting a shot because I get the flu shot every year. And yes, sometimes when I do get the flu shot, I do get sick, but those are just my antibodies or my body. I don't know if antibodies is the right word. That's just my body building up to not get that infection or that flu that is going around yearly. So thank you so much for your information.
Yeah. And that's so true. We can only control ourselves. We can't control other people, right? And so even in that sense too, I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure I'm safe. I can't rely on them to do it too. I can't control them to do it. I would like them to, right? But I can't control that. So I control me. And acknowledging that even too. And with this pandemic, we've never seen something like this before. So having these feelings that we've never had before, having these reactions we've never had before is almost expected in the same way as a response. I mean, we don't know how to respond to this. We haven't gotten anxiety before or these racing thoughts or even these issues that come with it of the exhaustion, the slowness, the change in mood, change in attitude, feeling confined even, right? Because now we're working from home, or we're kind of staying enclosed, and it's just, I feel like I'm trapped, right? These are natural responses to that. And we are naturally community beings. We're naturally in community, right? Even if you take wellness, you change the I to we, now you have wellness, right? That's community. That's how we work. We need to work with people. Everybody's limit is different. Even introverts at some point are community beings, right? And so having that community to support as well, that's what kind of will help us all come out of this with our wellness, with our health and our well-being all together.
So much for that. And I really resonate, again, when we remove the I, right, we put, we have wellness, and it makes me think about those teachings and those sacred teachings in our medicines and what we were told. And I think what I really resonate and I'm taking away from hearing you is just honoring our feelings, honoring where we're at, and just being real with it. But yeah, so I definitely appreciate all the information. I know I'm having like little bursts of like, yeah, that connects with me. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that way too. So we definitely do appreciate you. And, this is part of the intention too of like when me and Avro and our team get together with our amazing moderator, Evelyn Cabral. Thank you. And Eric Sanchez, our amazing ED. And we start talking about these conversations about how do we increase wellness? How can we support? How do we do these things? And I think you've really touched on a lot of these things right now. So I just want to say thank you for that.
Yes. And I want to remind everyone too, give yourself patience and grace, because my wellness is not your wellness. They may not look the same. They may be completely different. We're all different. How I react will be different from how you react, but that doesn't make me right, you wrong, you right, me wrong, right? Being able to honor that. This is my wellness. This is where I'm at. And you said honoring feelings. It's okay that I'm feeling this right now, and I'm going to work through it. I'm going to be to the point where I want to be, or I'm going to be looking at that goal, setting that goal. What does that wellness look like for me? What is that level of functioning, that level of interaction? How do all of my pieces work in balance, right? We have the teachings too of the wellness wheel too, right? Or the medicine wheel. All of our quadrants need to be in balance for it to roll, for us to be in balance and to be whole. They may look different for each person. They may fit differently for each person, but how it's in balance is how we're in balance.
I definitely hear that and take that into consideration. As a facilitator of different trainings, one of the trainings that I did for Teaching Youth was the medicine wheel, and being able to know and feel like if my head's not feeling right, then my arthritis in my knees picks up and kicks in, and I'm feeling pain in all of my body. So it is a bigger picture of not just only our heart, our head, our mind, all of those are connected. And we need to make sure that all of them are circular and continuing so that we can continue as well, because we can't take care of other people if we can't take care of ourselves. We need to take care of ourselves first.
Exactly. You can't pour from an empty cup, right?
Yes, that is definitely one of my favorite sayings. It's like you cannot pour from an empty cup. And, even to our parents, I think right now it's definitely a struggle. Like our homes and work, like just got thrown into like one. Our babies need us, our kids need us, or like, why aren't you there for me? And then we feel guilty. And then like this whole thing starts to spin out and cycle. So just kind of going back and just being patient and kind with ourselves, thinking about what we need, thinking about giving ourselves breaks, and that it's okay. And I know me and April keep going back and forth about this, that it's okay not to feel okay. I know usually when we would say, hi, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing great, but really inside you're not feeling great. And lately, sometimes people ask me, like, how are you doing today? We're like, you know what? Today I'm just kind of feeling a little bit of this. And they're like, thank you for being honest with me. I'm kind of feeling like this too. So it opens up that dialogue of connection and just kind of talking about honoring where we're at and and those feelings. So yes, I definitely resonate with a lot of what you're talking about. And that is so important. And I think this is a great way of why we asked to kind of have you on to just kind of give a little bit more education about mental health awareness and how to support our wellness. Because too often we're focusing on on all these labels instead of really focusing on this holistic approach and what we can do to better support and bring ourselves back to balance.
Yes, definitely. And even too, right? We get caught up in those labels and we get caught up in the task we need to do, even with work, right? Oh, and one more email. Oh, one more phone call. Just give me a couple more minutes, right? And especially when we're working from home to the kids, mommy, I want a snack. Mommy, I'm hungry. Just one more minute. I got one more thing to do. And that turns into like an hour. We don't have that break. Honoring our breaks, honoring our time, just taking that pause and being able to step away, right? And that's one of the biggest things I learned through this pandemic. Is if the world can come to a stop, I can come to a stop. And I can honor my kids in this. They're going through it just the same. If it's hitting me hard, I know it's hitting them as well, right? Luckily, not much of their program had changed. Their regular routine didn't change much, so it didn't hit them as bad. But I can imagine for the kids who did. I remember in one of the shows you were talking about, your child missed prom, graduation, like the senior year, the year you wait for at the beginning of like kindergarten, right? It all just stopped and it all came to an end. And my heart goes out to those kids as well, because they're like, well, I mean, there's nothing else I can do. It sucks. Yeah, but what, and kind of in that part, that's a transition. They're going into adulthood at that point, and so much had just changed, right? Honoring that, like you said, you acknowledged, yes, it is okay for you to feel that. Yes, it is okay for you to be sad right now. This isn't how I envision this for you. And I know this isn't how you envisioned it either. It's okay. But what we're going to do is we're going to keep going. We're going to make it better, right?
Yes, we are going to make it better with laughter, with love, with self-healing, with protecting ourselves, with also acknowledging, we're talking about this and hearing. I think it's important when you hear somebody say that they're not okay, that they're just acknowledging, and acknowledging their own feelings. And that's okay. I learned from Robin before, like you mentioned about her child. I mentioned to Robin that my granddaughter cries, and that's it's sometimes hard, and she's all like, acknowledge them when they're crying, let them know that it's okay to cry. They just want to feel protected, they want to feel safe. And when she was crying, instead of me saying stop crying, or you don't need to cry, I was like, it's okay to cry, and then she stopped crying. Once she felt that safeness, that I said it's okay to cry, she stopped crying. So I wanted to say that too, both it's okay to cry, and acknowledging our own self-feeling as well, not to take it out on other people, but just trying to self-care for yourself.
Goes back to what Kylie was saying. You can't pour out of an empty cup.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah, definitely. I used to always hate the question, how are you doing? Because it just became so reactive and responsive. I'm okay. I'm good. Like on the verge of tears. I'm good. Like, no, I'm not good. Right. And actually answering the question, hearing the question. Right. And then also too, knowing that it is a heavy question. So I'm not going to ask it as a greeting. I'm going to ask it if I'm really here to listen. I'm going to ask it if I'm really in the space to hear. And a lot of the times that's all we need is to be heard. We don't want it to be fixed. We don't want to stop crying or, have you stop us crying or have you fix it for us, but to hear us and to know it is okay.
Yes. I know I saw April over here. I was like, me too. And I think it just brings up to a really good point about like, especially with children, like if kids know whether like they always look out for your facial expressions. So if they see that they're telling you something and your face is like frowning or you're getting upset or you're grimacing or you're like getting agitated, they'll learn I can't trust you and I can't tell you how I feel. So they'll always pretend that they're okay around you. And then the dynamic shifts because now the child's protecting you. Instead of us as the adults protecting our youth, are letting them know that there's caring adults, that letting them know that we have their back. Like, I really love saying sometimes like, I got you, I got your back. It really is so reassuring to know, yes, someone has me. Like, I know that I'm not alone in this. So I really do appreciate April. Thank you so much just for saying that. I know from my personal experience, I remember the first time I told my kiddo, like, it's okay to cry. Oh, like they went off on me. Like I did my best to just stay as calm as regulated. And I just let them like, they really did scream at me. It hurt me so much that you would always tell me not to cry, that you were going to punish me, that you were going to spank me, that you were going to do all these things to me. And now you're telling me it's okay to cry. And I was like, yeah, it's okay to cry. And I just held them for like a good 40 minutes. They had a good cry and that was the end of it. Now when they cry, they just come to me and they're like, you know what? I just need a release. And I go, good, baby, you need a release. Come release with me. And I just give them that hold and then they're like, all right, I'm good. Bye. I don't need you no more. And I'm like, do you need me? So, just those type of things. So I really do appreciate that. But I really do feel like genuinely like we have to be okay. We have to be in our wellness to be prepared to receive and to hear and to listen. And I think that sometimes we're just really not. So thank you so much for that.
And also it's a learning process as well. It takes time. It's not going to just be like, you're okay. Like you're going to get it after the show. I mean, we want you to get it after the show, but it does take time, like patience. I think I'm a patient person, but I need to work on patience every day. Just being able to breathe, just being able to get through the day, so like we say, it's okay to be okay. And I want to shout out a parent that actually told me that, I just want my kids to be okay, to know that it's okay to be okay. So shout out to that family, Bellingham family. And, just thank you for making that, for me, a motto. A motto, is that the word? To say that, because it definitely has touched my heart and has a place stuck in there. So
yes. And these circles, this hour, this wellness hour, right, has been amazing to start the conversation. Like you said, it continues after this. It is a learning process and it may take time. But I do want to kind of just plug a little bit. There is a Pukuu wellness circle that's coming up, I believe in August. You can be on the lookout for that. That will be the opportunity to have these community gatherings, wellness circles, where we can use sharing of medicines, prayers, songs, stories, and really work on that wellness and that process of our personal wellness so that we can be community wellness and we can be full to pour into others.
Yes, and thank you so much for Indigenous Circle Wellness, because we will be partnering and we just appreciate all the wonderful work that you're doing in the community. Kylie, how can people get a hold of you? How can they get more information? Can you please share with us?
Definitely. You can always visit the Indigenous Circle of Wellness website, which is icowellness.com. If you have any questions you want to email to us, the email address is info@icowellness.com. You can give us a call as well. All of our information is there to reach us on the website too. And we'd be happy to address questions, to even see about if you're looking for a therapist or a wellness provider, connecting you that way, connecting with some of our local events where we're partnering, like with Pukuu, or if we have other events that are coming up, we have all of that available for you as well.
So Kylie, I'm curious, are you accepting new clients?
I do have a few spots left. Yes, I do have a few. But based off of our licensing limitations requirements, it is only for residents of California. So if you're broadcasting this kind of way out there, I know it's on Facebook and that reaches all the corners of the globe. Unfortunately, I won't be able to provide therapy services to you if you're not in California, but I do have some spots available for California residents. Yes.
Nice. I'm a big cheerleader for physical therapy, mental therapy, for it all works together. One of the things that I want to say is, we want to go to the doctor when something physically is wrong with us, when we're cut, or when we, feel something wrong. We should feel that same way about our mental health as well. Because when something isn't right, we should seek professional help, seek support. So it's that going back to that circle and that quadrant again. We need to make sure that we take care of all of us in our whole realm. So thank you for being here. Thank you to ICO, Indigenous Circle of Wellness, for being here and always providing great information and cultural programming to an urban area of Los Angeles. And I know also that you guys do therapy throughout California, right? The telehealth therapy through California. So if you're not in Los Angeles, that's okay. If you're in California, ICO can help. But I also want to encourage you to, if you have insurance, look at in your insurance card too. And mental health is sometimes provided by health insurances. So thank you for being here, Kylie. Robin, do you have anything else?
Yes, again, thank you so much, Kylie. Thank you again to Indigenous Circle of Wellness. Thank you to all the wellness providers, to your team, for always providing those inclusive, culturally based services that our community really needs throughout California. And again, from the bottom of our hearts, we just want to say thank you, because you're right. This is definitely the start, and it needs to continue these conversations. So thank you again.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, we're really loving all of ICO and all the great information that you guys provide. We have a wheel that we're going to go ahead and spin, because we have 8 more gifts to give. So if you want to stay with us and hang out and dance,
then
yay! Awesome. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and
spin that wheel.
Woo! Boo, boo, boo. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on one moment. I know that sometimes, hold on, just give me a moment. The first one isn't, oh, hold on. I'm having some issues. See, live technical issues.
So while you do your technical issues, I want to encourage community again. So we will have our next wellness circle. Our next wellness hour on June 9th. We'll be having some very special guest speakers. We'll go ahead and put out the flyer and with the links later on. We're just making sure that we're getting appropriate language. We want to make sure that we are representing our community and doing right by our community. So we are consulting with our guests and our guest speakers. So I just want to say, thank you to community. We'll have those links up. And then again, chances to register and to get prizes and links that we're going to have for you as well. I also wanted to mention, please submit your videos for your graduates. I have seen the most cutest, beautiful pictures of all our game changers. April, I'm stealing that word from you, game changers. because they are that next generation. I know our elders and our ancestors really prayed for us to be here today. So it just gives me much joy. So please, we encourage you, community, be a part of our graduation where we want to celebrate our next game changers. All right, Kylie, do you want us to go ahead and kick us off?
Spin that wheel.
Yay! Our winner is
Maria, congratulations. You just won a $25 gift card to Walmart.
Poo Poo Poo. Okay, here we go. The next winner is Poo Poo Poo.
Jessica, congratulations. You just won a $25 gift card to Target.
Woohoo! We're going to go ahead and shuffle it up and we're going to keep going. And here we go. The next winner is
Yo, congratulations, yo. You just won a $25 gift card to Amazon.
Woo! Here we go. We're going to keep it moving. Our next winner is
James, congratulations. You just won a $25 gift card to Walmart.
Poo Poo Poo. Okay, here we go. We're going to keep moving along. Yay! Cheryl Martin.
Yes, Cheryl. Woo! Thank you. Cheryl has been with us from the beginning since last year. Congratulations, Cheryl. You just won a $25 gift card to Target.
Boo, boo, boo. We're going to keep it moving. Our next winner is Shayla Helper. Boo, boo, boo.
Congratulations. You just won a $25 gift card to Amazon.
Yay. We're going to keep shuffling and moving it along. Andre Two Bears Rios, you're the winner of
$25 gift card to Walmart.
Boo, boo, boo. And here we go. We're going to keep shuffling it up and keep it moving. Our next winner is Eleanor Newman.
Woo! Eleanor, you just won a $25 gift card to Target. Thank you so much. That concludes our raffles.
Yay! So in our closing, we just want to say thank you all for being here. Thank you for your continued support. We are having our next event in June, and we hope that you can join us in June, and we will have that flyer out shortly, and just hope you can come back and join us.
Yes, and remember, save the date. We will be partnering with ICO, Indigenous Circle of Wellness, and Pukuu will begin bring the community virtual COVID-19 wellness circle. So please keep a lookout for that. And also, April, I just wanted to mention, you really touched about, we talked about the 4 ways of how to stay safe. We just want to remind community, we're not taking a position. We just really want to provide COVID-19 information that is relevant to our community, because it's easy for other agencies that I just personally feel sometimes that they have that information and I don't resonate with. So we wanted to take the opportunity to really talk about wellness, the importance of wellness, and how to support one another here. So we definitely recommend that you do some research. You can definitely check out John Hopkins. They partnered up with the American Indian, Native Alaskan, so they have a lot of great resources. There's also the Urban Indian Health Institute. I know that we've been posting their information on Pukuu's social medias, just giving you more information about Pfizer, about Moderna, about now the Pfizer vaccines that are going to be there for the little ones. So again, do your research, get some information. We just really want to provide the community with the information that they're requesting that is culturally relevant, because that's what we do here with Pukuu. That's what we do with AC and Associates. I want to thank you again, Pauls from powwows.com, and everyone in Indigenous Circle Wellness, Jennifer from Native Muse. Again, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for being here.
Yes, Aiko, Kylie, thank you for being here. Thank you so much for it. Like I said, it doesn't just take us that's on the screen. It takes so many in our community, and collaboration is a big part of that, because when we work together, we're stronger. When we are working as a whole, as a team, then it just works. It's so much more efficient. So thank you all for being here. Thank you. And with that, we're going to go ahead and hope to see you next month on June 8th, June 9th. And come out, register, the link's down below, and we'll see you soon. But thanks for being here, and stay safe.
Kylie.